Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. I'm Marie from Guazuga, as you all know. Um, Today we are going to talk about the wife of a noble character. When we talk about the wife of a noble character, it does not mean that we don't talk also about the single that are out there. So, my dear sisters, if you are not married, don't take it um in a bad way. Don't think that God does not see you. We talk about the wives of noble character, so that you also that you are single, you can learn also from it. So that when you get married, you will know that you will try to know that there is a sister somewhere that always talk about a wife of noble character. So, my dear, don't take it in another way. Do not be upset or do not be angry. I'm saying this because I have a talk last night with my very good sister in the Lord, and we were talking about this. And my dear, when we talk about marriage, marriage is not something that we'll just go in and go out. We talk about marriage because when you call yourself a wife, there are some attitude, a character that you have to wear on you, so that those other single women out there will see and try to copy from you. So by they copying your attitude, your character, your way of doing things, it makes them to be inspired, to have that zeal to get married and stay in their marital home. It's not that they will see your character and they will say, if marriage is like that, then I'm not ready to be a wife of any person. So, my dear, let always put that attitude of a noble character in us. The wife of a noble character is something that every man will ever want. God that calls us to be wives, he never made a mistake, because he said that the husband is your head, as Christ is the head of your husband. And wife, you have to be submissive to your husband. But today, it's just few. It's just those wives of noble characters that are still submissive to their husband today. But the other ones that has taken technology to be the best portion in their life, they don't even know the meaning of being submissive. Before the husband opens his mouth to say something, the husband cannot even control her in the house, or even give an instruction in the house as a husband. Why? Because she and more than the husband, and she is the one almost doing almost half of the things in the house. So she believed that the husband is the wife and she is the husband. No, don't see it that way. Your husband is your husband, because you are a wife. No matter how much you earn, no matter how educated that you may be, you are a wife. Even you are not married to any man, you are still a wife, to be a wife of somebody somewhere. It's just a matter of time. The man is on his way coming. You just need to pray for God. Because in your job, you will not, when your boss will talk, you will just answer rubbishly, as if you don't even just care, or as if you don't even have manners. My dear, give that respect. As a man, he is a man. Be submissive to that man, even in your office. To your colleagues that are men, stop being rude and harsh to them. I'm going to take you to the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 10, to see the wife of a noble character, her attitude toward the family. And you will tell me if those characters are still existing today. If you are not a real born again, a real Christian woman, that this character exists in your life. Okay, let's quickly go. Proverbs 31, verse 10. A wife of a noble character, who can find? That's the question. A wife of a noble character, who can find? That's the question. She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her. I'm reading from NIV Bible, so any other translation, it has its own way of translating it. So I'm reading from NIV. Her husband has full confidence in her and lack nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. That's the wife of a noble character. The husband will find good things to bring to her. She will always present in the family. She will never be that kind of mother that when you call her, she's at the square, I don't know, maybe at the end of the market, they gossiping with other women. No, she's not that type. She's a woman that worked very hard to see how she can earn a living in her home. She is the woman that never give up for anything. She is the woman that works so hard to see how the family can be able to move on. And she is, at the same time, she earns from her hard working. And from that hard working, the ending that she makes there, she uses it in her hope as if there is no tomorrow. Anything that she do for the farm, for the both of them, for her and the husband. She never said that, no, this I will not do for my husband, do this because tomorrow nobody knows. No, there is nothing like nobody knows. When you say that you are going to marry, you have already forget about everything in your past and forget about your family. This man is your family here. So anything that you are doing with this man, know that this is your lifetime partner. No matter how much you will work and earn, you spend in your home, you know that is for the better and for worse. Till death do you part. It's not that a wife of a noble character will work hard, earn, buy land, plant fruit, plant many things, and harvest them, sell them, and make the living out of it. The husband never cried. The husband have full confidence in her. Anywhere that the husband goes, the husband will always talk about the wife. And when she spend like that, the family will not stand and say that, oh, you are spending like that, be careful the way you are spending, it's your money, that is not, that your husband, he's a lazy man, tomorrow don't forget that the man can send you out of that house or out of your land, and then bring another woman. This is what your family will say as a woman. But my dear, a wife of a noble character will never listen those things. She will be so submissive to the wife, to the husband, as if there is no tomorrow. Let's quickly go to the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22. Sorry, I like this one small Bible because this one Bible is very, very good. To be praised, beautiful for all situations. You are the joy of you. Ephesians 5:22 says, wives, submit to your husband as the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. My dear, the Bible asks you to be submissive to your husband. But when you take this to we African parents, they will say that, my dear, all these things that you are doing, tomorrow when this man leave you, you will start crying, you will go to work. But the Bible asks us to be submissive to our husband. When you are doing things to your husband or with your husband, stop listening what friends and what the Bible and what people outside are telling you. Because at the end, you will find yourself into trouble, not these people. So you see the wife of a noble character, that is in Proverbs chapter 31 verse 10. A wife of noble character, who can find? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lack nothing of value. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She likes the merchant ships bringing her food from afar. She gets up while it is still dark. She provides food for her family and portion for her servant girls. Who can do this who can do that at this hour, in this our days today? You will be sleeping there waiting for the husband to go to work and come back. Where to go, you don't even know. You cannot even clean your house. You cannot even prepare food for him. You cannot even do anything in that house as a wife. You just pack yourself and keep there as package. When you have that chance, that opportunity to get a job, after this man has been working for all several years, taking care of you, doing everything, tomorrow when you get this job, your family will start, oh, be careful the way you are spending money to that in your house. Be careful the way you are doing things in your house. But when this man was taking care of you, when this man get married to you, they never say that be careful. Put that attitude of a mother, that attitude, that character of that noble wife, that you will never turn left or turn right. Don't ask yourself questions before doing things to your house. Don't ask yourself questions. Don't try to doubt what you are doing as if you don't have confidence in that marriage. Because your husband that is in that marriage have full confidence in you. And that is the main reason that why he gets married to you. He earn good money, he have good job, he have good house, good car, anything that will be every woman need. But you, when you get that same thing, and then something happened, the man lose his job, you start running to your family and friends, complaining here and there. When this man was doing all these things to you, why didn't he run here and there to complain that my wife is not working, my wife is only sleeping in the house, my wife is not doing nothing? My dear, let us try, sit back and put God in our heart. Let's try to think and be reasonable sometimes. When you have free time, read the book of 1 Peter chapter 3 and Colossians chapter 3 verse 18. How you wife, you have to be submissive to your husband and stop complaining. See the wife of a noble character, how she sacrificed herself. She woke up while it's still night, that early morning, to prepare for her family, prepare for the husband to go to work, prepare for her children to go to school, and prepare portions also for her servants in the house. Her maid that they help her in the house to work. She prepared things for them too. She did not just sleep and say that, okay, I have servants everywhere, they should work for me. No. She worked very hard to see how the family can earn their living. It's a woman that wherever she is, the husband will always have confidence and will talk good about her. We should try and stop this attitude that when we are somewhere, or maybe we are married to someone, we carry our family first and forget that this man is the first thing in our life. When we get married to this man because the Bible makes us to understand the book of Genesis chapter 2 verse 22. This man leave the family because we were being created out of this man rib. So this man will leave the family and click with you, and both of you will become one. So try to give this man some credit. Stop disgracing your husband anywhere that you go. When you are not working, he was there. When he is not working, you start complaining. Why can't you not stand by him at that time to provide also for the family, for your children and everything? A wife of a noble character will not complain, will not grumble, will not run out to see friends, will not run to see her family. but she will stand to support the husband and the children as if nothing happened in the house. She will be there still caring for the husband as if the husband never lost the job. She's there for the children. The children are still going to good schools. None of them stay back home. The servants are still the same.